So I got the hall all the way in the back of the theater, so I'll be there.
Okay. Shall we?
What am I gonna tell my dad?
Wear a hat. We're keeping this, by the way.
Alright guys, so I'm a bit late to this review because I've been really busy ever since I saw this movie. I've been busy with school, you know, I was really busy during spring break, but anyways, we're back, and today I'm going to review Thoroughbreds. I was looking forward to this movie, and I will say this movie did not disappoint. So in Thoroughbreds, we have two old friends, Lily and Amanda, of course, played by Anya Taylor-Joy and Olivia Cooke, who kind of went their own way when they were growing apart. One of them is a smart, upper-class girl, while the other, she's just a little bit different from all the others, and a bit of an outcast. You know, Lily has a very unlikable stepdad in this movie, and then, you know, they kind of both agree that they actually want to kill him. So that's basically the plot of this movie. They're basically just trying to find a way to kill the stepdad. Thoroughbreds is one hell of a ride of a dark comedy. I love the concept to this movie. I think it's a fun, smart, dark movie, and you know, it's somewhat original as well, especially with what they do with it. Like, it's so bizarre and so crazy with its ideas. I love it. Anya Taylor-Joy, she is really good in this movie. She does a really good job playing this very calm and very subtle, likable character. But Olivia Cooke, she steals just about every moment in this movie. Her character is different from any other characters in this movie. She's a bit of an outcast, and you know, she's a bit different, and that's what I love about her character. She's a bit different from the other characters. She might be kind of weird, but she's a very likable character. And this movie also has Anton Yelchin in his real last role. I thought that his last role was in Star Trek, but then I found out that this movie was still going on, and of course he passed away back in July or June of 2016. So I believe that this movie was pushed quite a bit, but for his very last role, you know, this being his last movie, he did very good here. His character, there's sometimes where I was like, why is his character in this movie? But I can't complain because I did really enjoy his character in this movie a lot. This movie is a dark comedy, so this movie is filled with plenty of dark and twisted humor. It's used when it needs to be used. Not once in this movie where I felt that the humor was out of place. I thought that the humor was perfectly planned in this movie. Although I didn't find it as funny as people said that this movie was. I just kind of just laughed sometimes. But I think that a lot of you guys are gonna laugh at this humor because some of it is actually pretty funny. Now for me, this is what kind of sort of killed this movie for me. The movie is pretty entertaining, and you know, especially for it being 90 minutes long, so an hour and a half, it's pretty entertaining. But there are a lot of scenes in this movie that really did slow down the movie, and it made it feel longer than it actually was. Overall, Thoroughbreds is a fun, twisted, crazy ride from beginning to end. It's just mainly some scenes and the pacing of the movie that I had issues with, but I still recommend if it's still even out in theaters for you guys, because this review is kind of late, but if it is, I still recommend going out to go support and watch this movie in theaters because I do think it's a really good movie. Although it having the problems that I had with the movie, this movie is still pretty great. I'm gonna give Thoroughbreds a B+. Alright guys, so I know this review was actually quite rushed, but I hope you guys enjoyed this rushed review of Thoroughbreds. I was in a hurry, so I need to do this real quick. And it's a last minute review as well. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you guys seen this movie, tell me what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.